Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now. In order to help Long Islanders better connect with their food source, DestinationAgriculture.com and Primetime Travel took a busload of travelers on an agri-tour.
A lot of people go to the grocery store and they really don't know what the source of their food is, where it came from, and we have so much that we produce on Long Island, local produce, and it's so important to really know where your food's coming from. And that's what we introduced to people today. We connected them.
First stop was Whole Food Markets in Lake Grove, where the tour picked up an all-natural bagged lunch, and then it was off to Bethel Hobbs Community Farm, a nonprofit that donates 90% of its produce to local food pantries. Why food pantries? Because Bethel Hobbs founder Ann Pellegrino knows firsthand what it's like to depend on those meals to support a family.
When I was younger, I was a single mom with 3 kids, and I've gone to food pantries and soup kitchens, and the things that you get from them are boxed and they're not very healthy. So I was a little longer in life and more stable. I was remarried, and I rented a rototiller and rototilled up my backyard, and I forgot to tell my husband, but when he came home, we kind of discussed it, and he agreed that I wasn't going to be able to really make an impact with just our backyard. So I live in walking distance from the farm, so when he went into the house, I thought about the farm here, and if I could just figure out and find out who owned it, that we'd be able to revive it and help feed a lot more people.
And because of that, Ann has been able to get help from schools and local groups in fulfilling her mission.
We went from 2 or 3 volunteers, now we're up to hundreds, and it's just a really great piece of property with a really good vibe going on, and helping to feed those that can't feed themselves.
So what's on the menu?
Eggplant, garlic, cucumbers, yellow zucchini, green zucchini, kale, collards, Swiss chard, tomatoes, of course. We try to make it a variety, so it's not always the same thing.
After getting their veggies, it was time to pick some fresh fruits at Patty's Berries and Bunches.
The blueberry field is loaded, and the raspberry field has been picking like 3 weeks already.
And when the berries are in season, that's when Patty gets creative with her offerings.
Now that we have blueberries, we have the blueberry smoothies, the blueberry ice cream, raspberry lemonade, raspberry smoothies, raspberry ice cream, raspberry chocolate ice cream. It's great.
When you run a You Pick It farm, it's vital that you have fruits to pick all summer long and deep into the fall.
There's multiple varieties, early, middle, lates, tarts, sweets, big fat ones, smaller ones. You try to extend a season so you can be in business a little longer.
The tour members got an educational hayride through the farm, and of course they got to jump off the tractor to pick some berries.
Oh, that was very good. It was the first time I picked blueberries and raspberries, and that was fun. But the ice cream cone at the end was the best.
And getting all these goodies was a hit with kids of all ages.
We got a bunch of kale from Hobbs Farm, our lunch, which I ate at Whole Foods, and from Patty's Berries and Bunches, we got a pint of fresh berries we picked by ourselves. And it's delicious.
In the end, whether this group chooses to buy produce at a farm stand, or at a major retail outlet, they now have a personal connection with their neighborhood grower.
We hear buy local, but we really don't understand why. And why is because we don't have to worry about our food being transported. When it goes through a transportation process, it sometimes has to be sprayed with certain chemicals so that it stays fresh. And you don't want that. You want your food to come right from the farm. That's as healthy as you can really get. And you can really taste the difference.